Hello, I'm Janet Steves. I live in Juniper. I started teaching here in the fall of 1974, right after university. And I only intended to stay for a year or two, but I met my husband, so I stayed. It was a lot more interesting as far as numbers of people that you dealt with. When I first came to Juniper, there were 155 students in the school from grade 1 to grade 7. And we had combined classes, pretty much, other than grade 1 and in grade 2 at that time.
Actually, even at one point, we had used half of the gymnasium downstairs because we needed that extra space. But I'm not sure what year it was. That's quite a few years ago.
We had 17 students here today attending, and 10 years ago we would have had about 60 students. Actually, 10 years ago we went from 60 to 20.
Well, definitely the numbers of children have declined, but when I first came to Juniper, a lot of the children didn't have expectations of furthering their education after high school. Some did, and did very well, but there were others who just didn't realize that they could go on farther. And it was just a gradual thing that once people learned that there were other options for them, that there were more and more of the children went to community college and university after school.
It was very much one-on-one almost, It was good. It was very good.
When I was teaching full-time, the school was used more as a community center. Besides the activities at the school, they had, even the school activities, when they had a Christmas concert, it was an evening activity and the gym would be full and there'd be standing room only. But of late years, the school is less of a community center. It's more just for school. The school has been a friendly place and more like a family type situation. The children have known each other from the time they're born in most cases. So
it was we were just like a big family. The school, the teachers we had just great times together. There was no friction, and I remember, because I hear about people having a hard time to get used to other people's personalities, but we were just like one big family, and the children were much the same. They seemed to be so contented and happy. And
I'm gonna miss that we're gonna miss like our classrooms, because our classrooms are like small and stuff, so we don't have no problem of finding our stuff and stuff. Like if we have to get like a reading stuff, we know where it is because it's a small classroom.
Right here now, they're going to have to go a lot earlier and stuff like that, eh? We've been taking them out now. We've had them out there 3 times now, try to get them mingled in with the other ones and stuff. So I think they're kind of anxious to get out there, really, the way they're talking and stuff, the way they seem to talk on the bus anyway.
Yeah, we've been there for visits to see what it's going to be like when we go there.
I think it might be interesting, just going to a new school and figuring out what they do.
Excited about making new friends.
Getting to have new friends.
Meeting new friends and meeting my classmates that I'm going to be with in grade 5.
Well, just over the last few years with the work all cutting back and stuff like that, we're losing somebody every day. They seem to be going out west, eh? And with the school now not being here, I imagine they'll just say, well, not bother staying here at all. All the younger people, like my children, never stayed around. You know what I mean? They all went out the river.
We've had so much loss lately. We've lost churches. We've lost a lot of neighbors who have just had to pack up and move. We have a lot of people who commute from Juniper to Alberta to work, and it's rapidly becoming a community of senior citizens. So it's made a big difference to the community, just not having the people here that we used to have. I mean, when you have a school that has 155 children and down to, you know, a school that's as small as what we've got right now, I think it's less than 17 or something like that, it's a big change in the community. There's been a big change in the demographics of the community. So, but it, you know, like at times, this community was a thriving community.
Yeah. Close the door.